Flosstube, Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Welcome to my Flosstube video number 49. What I'm going to do today, or starting today, is my vlog for the Stitchmania Olympic Challenge. So this is my second part vlog. I did upload the first one yesterday, and my second week challenge actually started yesterday, and I took clips, but I didn't get in front of the camera because my son is he's sick. It started Saturday with like a mild cough, and then Saturday night it blossomed into a severe cough, and he coughed so badly in the middle of the night he actually vomited, and yeah, it was bad. So I think it's croup, but he is asleep now, so I felt like I could film, and I think he is doing a little bit better. Probably gonna take him to the pediatrician tomorrow morning just to make sure it's not flu or something like that. He did get a flu shot, but I guess it would be edifying to know whether he does indeed have flu. So yeah, anyway, today was kind of weird. It was a holiday here, and my husband was home, which was nice. We didn't really do much because, you know, Oliver being poorly and everything. But I did do my body boss. I kind of waffled over it because, well, in my accountability group on Facebook, a lot of people are taking a week off before going to the main program, or they're going back to repeat the pre-training. And I didn't want to do that. I felt like I was ready to start the main program, but I was a little bit nervous about it. But I did decide to eventually go for it. I managed to psych myself up to do it, and it was rough. It was legs and booty, and it was 3 circuits. The pre-training is 2 circuits. The main program is 3, and each circuit is supposed to be like 7 minutes ideally. It took me a bit longer than that, and I almost died. I thought, well, I'm just going to do 2 circuits. I'll work up to 3. But somehow I managed to keep at it, and I did complete the 3 circuits. It wasn't that bad, I suppose, and my body will adjust. Anyway, so today the theme is 15 sport disciplines, or, you know, stitch something related to the theme of 15, and I've decided what I'm going to go for is 15 threads split among 2 pieces. I only have about 2 hours, so that's kind of an ambitious plan. We will see how I do. Alright, I'll turn the camera around and show you which pieces I am talking about. Hey guys, it's February 18th. The theme is Heaven, Earth, and Humanity. I am watching some ice dance. Just watched the Canadians go. They were awesome. I love the drama in ice dance. And the French pair is about to go. And they were doing it to Ed Sheeran. Wow. Okay, so Heaven, Earth, and Humanity. I chose this because it's a very earthy scene with the trees and the dirt and the sky and the leaves and the butterflies and whatever, you know. Very earthy. Okay, it's pretty late after 11, so I don't know. I mean, it's been a long, kind of crazy day. My son has croup, and we were up most of the night last night, and I was kind of zombie today, and then I took a nap rather late, so I might be up late. We'll see how far I get tonight. I'll check in later and show you my progress. Bye. Hello again, Flosstube friends. So I wanted to show you my update on Fall Fairy. It's been a couple hours. I watched some of the ice dancing competition. That was awesome on the Olympics. And then I watched some Flosstube, Jessie Marie. Hey girl, miss you. Hope to see you next month at the library. And also Olivia B., who I had the pleasure of meeting in Austin. And I don't know if you fancy a trip to the East Coast in October, Olivia, but if you do, I'd love to see you at Stitch Fest. Okay, so here is, basically I stitched this pink area up here because the monthly sale in Full Coverage Fanatics is pink and or flowers, so that will qualify. And then I worked on this far left column. I had to frog some because I stitched too far down. I made a counting error, and then I had to frog like 25 rows or something. It was a big old mess, but yeah, it's far better for me to work, you know, like 10 rows and then park it, and then work whatever else is in that 10 by 10 block, and then so forth, because that way if I make an error, I will be able to tell much sooner. So live and learn, right? All right, I will work on this piece again during the Olympic sale, and hopefully it'll be a better stitchy day and I can knock out a good like 300 or 400 stitches. We'll see. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye. Okay, here we are with Fall Fairy. So this is going to be piece number 1. I will probably try to do like 7 or 8 threads, and to make it a bit easier on myself, I will just say I may not necessarily finish those threads. I can park them if I have to, so I will certainly do my best. All right, I will show you the other piece now, which is on this massive scroll frame. Here we are. Spooky house with a mess of park threads on it. Yeah, so this one I'm going to work on. Well, actually, I still have this thread here on the needle, so maybe I'll finish that one. That'll be thread number 1. And I'll work on this area here, the empty area, which is all done in a blended thread, and then I'll probably just work on the moon, which is in this Petite Treasure Braid PB10. Alright, I'll check in later and show you how far I get. Bye! Hey guys, I'm back for my update. So I stayed with Fall Fairy for all 15 threads. I did get 15. It took longer than 2 hours, but I did have a big distraction while I watched the free skate of the ice dance competition, and it was awesome. I think ice dancing might be my new favorite just because it's so dramatic, you know, and so beautiful and artistic. I really loved it. Anyway, so what I did was I started working with the park threads, and I did like another 10 by 10 block. I did have to pull some new colors, and then I went back to the threads I had parked up above and worked those down. So yeah, I'm pretty pleased with my progress. Did about maybe 300 stitches or so. Not too bad. This project is slow going. I don't know if it seems like the fabric it takes too long to make my stitches. Like the needle just doesn't glide through nicely like it would on linen or Jovelin or Lugana or anything. So, or even a nicer Aida. Yeah, next time I do a Dimensions Gold piece, I'm definitely going to be subbing out the fabric, and I'll buy some nice Aida for it. I have nothing against Aida for a project like this. It's just this is not a nice Aida. It's a nasty, cheap, slitty, stiff, yucky Aida. And that's all I'll say about it. For now, this piece is going away until, well, the next time it comes out in my rotation, which may be next month or the month after that or something like that. No more for February. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye. Hey Flosstube, it is Tuesday, February 20th. The theme for today is Olympic Village. Stitch a piece with a house or another village. I'm going to be working on my spooky house. I have got about 2 hours, so we'll see how far I get. I will check in and show you my progress later. Bye. Hey guys, here's my update. So it's late, try to make this snappy. I worked with the purple blends for the most part, doing this area around there and also the edge of the house. And then I wanted to work with some of the just straight up DMC floss, so I started with the stonework with 451 and then the grass with 936. So not bad, I guess, for one night. I do have another 2 days in my rotation to work on this during the challenge, so you will see it again, and I had better hit the sack, so ta-ta! Hey Flosstube, it's Stephanie here, Ms. Oh So Crafty. Today is February 22nd. How is everyone doing? Me, I'm not really having the the best week. It's just been rough. Oliver, my son, has been sick since Saturday night. I did take him to the doctor. He tested negative for flu and negative for strep, but I'm not convinced because whatever has a hold of him, it's pretty nasty, and I don't think he's ever really been sick like this before. He's usually very healthy and bounces back from things very quickly, so I did keep him home from school again today, but we're in desperate need of groceries and lunch. We're actually parked outside Elevation Burger. I am like craving a burger. So I haven't really had any meat for a while. I think it was around his birthday when I made the meatballs and everything, February 10th. And yesterday was just like, it was awful. It was so hot, and it got real hot inside my house. It was in the 70s, and that's weird, okay? It's February. It's not supposed to be in the 70s. It's supposed to be in the 40s Fahrenheit, okay? And I wanted to do my workout, but I couldn't because Oliver was having difficulty. He was having some gastrointestinal issues in addition to the coughing and all that, so yeah. Finally, my husband came home, and I was like, okay, you're on your own. I'm going to do my body boss now. So I did. But after that, I mean, I had to eat dinner, so I did eat something, but I wasn't really all that hungry. I think my body must be adjusting to the exercise, because it used to be I would finish the body boss circuit training and I would feel like I could eat the world. But now I'm just like, whatever. I could just deal with like a drink or something, you know, like a protein shake or whatever. That's enough, you know. Anyway, so the theme for today is the international. There's the cough, yeah. Right, so the theme is international and travel because, you know, the Olympics is an international competition. And I'm going to be working on my King Arthur piece because, well, I live in the United States of America, and if I want to visit the land of King Arthur, I would have to fly across the pond. So it would certainly involve travel. Okay, I will check in later and show you my stitching. Ta-ta! Hey guys, it's February 22nd. I actually fell off the wagon yesterday. Kind of lost my stitchy block. Maybe I just didn't feel like working on this project. I really loved working on it when I started in January, but it's become kind of a slog. I don't know. It just I feel like I work on it for hours and I hardly see any progress. So many fractionals, but I know it'll be worth it in the end, so I just have to put on my big girl pants and deal with it anyway. So yeah, so yesterday I fell off the wagon, didn't stitch at all. I did do some knitting, which maybe I'll show you later. It was really good to get the sleeve on my piece started anyway. But, so I'm going to attempt to make up for today. So the theme for the 21st was 79, as like 79 nations competing. And what I'm going to try to do is do 79 minutes on this. And then I will move on to the piece for today. And I will check in later and talk more about that. Alright, bye guys. So it's been 79 minutes or perhaps a bit more. I was close to finishing this lattice section at like 79 minutes, so I continued on. This thing was such a pain to stitch with so many fractionals, but it's done now and there's no more of this lattice business in the whole pattern, so I'm very relieved about that. And then I had this brownish gold thread parked over here, so I decided to carry it over and do this line up. I did a little bit more on that too, so. And I did a little bit more of the moon. I did this part down here. So not too bad for like an hour and a half. So I will check in later and show you what today's project is. Bye. Hey guys, here's my starting point on King Arthur. It's seriously late. I spent like hours trying to add closed captioning to one of my videos, and I wonder if there's a better way to do it. I mean, YouTube had already created the text to go along with the video, but there was a whole lot of like corrections and stuff to do, and it took like, I don't know, 3 hours for the 40-minute video. Is that normal? Should I be able to do it quicker, or is that just how long it takes? I don't know, because it's the first time I tried it. Anyway, so I didn't stitch at all this evening until now when it's after midnight. But I figured I would do a little bit on King Arthur. It's not like we're going to be getting up for school tomorrow because Oliver is just sick. Now he has like a gastrointestinal thing, and what a nightmare. He's been sick since like last Saturday night, so I keep thinking he's getting better and then something else. Anyway, so what I'm going to try to do is get the some of the skin done, and then I'll call it a night, probably in like less than an hour. Alright, I'll check in and show you how far I get. Bye. Hey Flosstube friends, it's February 23rd. Actually, that's not true. It's February 24th. It's after midnight, but let's just pretend. I am feeling rather wired because I had a crazy schedule today, including a super long nap in the afternoon and then Body Boss at like 10 o'clock. It was the short workout, the full body power up, but it was pretty crazy. Jumping lunges. Oh my. Yeah, anyway, I did it, and week 1 of the main program is in the books. I'm very proud of myself, and I'm feeling great. So I am kind of a little bit keyed up, and I'm going to work on this some. What I'm going to try to do is finish off Guinevere's sleeve right there, and fix the tassel, or the feathers, whatever, in Lancelot's hat right there with the gold metallic, and fill in the gold metallic over here, those 2 like little ninja stitches, as well as some back stitch on Merlin and his hat with the gold metallic. So I will see if I can get through that, and I will check in later and show you what I've done. Bye! Okay, my lovelies, gents, I am back for my update. So the theme for today was P and C for Pyeongchang, the county in South Korea where the Olympics were being held. So C for court, King Arthur's Court, which is the name of this pattern. And the designer is DMC, so C, yeah. Anyway, so what I did is, well, first I finished off Merlin's hand down there where I had the needle threaded. And I went over here and finished Lancelot's feather. I did Guinevere's sleeve. I decided to do a little back stitch. I did Merlin's hand and his face. I did the gold metallic, some back stitching right there, which is like a little star kind of, and then a couple little stitches, and the symbols on his hat, stars and squiggles and circles and whatnot. And I was looking at it and I realized that these 2 stitches were missing, so I got some 676 to fill those in, and these 4 stitches were missing, so I got some 550 to fill those in. And I decided to backstitch this bird with what I had left of the 3371 on my needle, and I worked on this one too, although I ran out before I could finish. Yep, so that's about it. I swear every time I look at this, I find more things that sort of need to be done. My estimate of how long it would take to complete this was off the mark. It was taking longer than that. I mean, not significantly longer, but, you know, a couple days more, so yeah. I don't know what I'm gonna do. I mean, I really want to finish this, but it is Stitchathon weekend, and this is not one of the projects that I dedicated for that. So, I don't know. We'll see. Alright, I will see you guys tomorrow and see what's up. Alright, bye. Hey guys, Stephanie here. It is February 24th. So this doesn't really have anything to do with the Stitchylympics, but I figured I'd show you what I've been doing. So it's Saturday, and Oliver's doing better. Of course, there's no school on Saturday. My husband has to come to the IC, so again, it's me, childcare all day, all by myself. So I have resorted to Netflix because I need some stitchy time. Anyway, so what I've been doing is King Arthur. I figured I may as well finish the back stitch in this area while I have it mounted in the scroll frame. So I have this in my Just a Thought fabric stretcher by Judy Odell with the side tension mechanism. So this works on the same principle as like the Quantum or the Millennium frame, and although it's obviously not as fancy, it's just a plain Jane. Anyway, well, the thing about these is they're made in the USA and they're a lot more affordable than either the Quantum or Millennium. So there's that. And also you can use them with my beloved Velcro. See? Velcro. Anyway, The thing is when it's mounted like this, what you see is what you get. So you can't like roll the scroll to expose a different area of the fabric unless you take the whole thing apart and remount it, basically. So I figured I would backstitch the area that is exposed. So what I did is I started with King Arthur's hand, and I did his hand and his sleeve and his face, his armor down to his waist. I did the lightning pattern on his shield with the gold metallic. I did Guinevere's hands, her face, hands, and then I did Lancelot's hand and his armor, his sleeve, and over here his armor, his waist and his sleeve, his other hand, his face. And then I noticed that Merlin's other hand down here wasn't backstitched on the chart, and I thought that was kind of funny because all the other hands are backstitched. So I looked at the pattern photo, and sure enough, his hand down here is backstitched in the pattern photo. So I looked at the photo very carefully and I backstitched it using that, and I think it looks pretty good. Although if I had realized, I would have stitched it with a bit more fractional stitches to make it smoother, but whatever, c'est la vie. So I guess what I'll do now is move on to my Olympics piece for the day, and then this piece is almost done. What's left is like I have to finish backstitching that bird over there, and then there's like a lightning pattern on these illuminated letters. That's what these dangling threads are all about. So hopefully this will be enough to do it. I only have a teeny bit of the Kreinik left, but it's going to be just enough, I think. So I won't run out doing that little bit, I don't think. Yeah, alright, I will pop in later and show you what my Olympic stitching is. Ta-ta! Hey guys, it is February the 24th. The theme for today is new events. So there are 4 new sporting events in the Olympics this year. And the idea is to stitch on something that's new to you, new designer, new fabric, new whatever. So this is my Spooky House project, the designer's X's and O's, and this is the first time I'm stitching an X's and O design, so yeah, it qualifies. And this is my last day to work on this piece this month. My goal is to get 500 stitches and then rotate to Winnie the Pooh. Hopefully I can knock that out tonight. I'm going to try to do a bunch of the moon. That should get me like a couple hundred just there. Like 300 or 400 probably. So yep, I will check in later and show you how far I get. Bye. Hey guys, it's February 25th. The theme today is closing ceremonies because it's the last day of the Olympics, and the idea is to stitch on the project you have closest to a finish. So I'm going to be working on King Arthur and actually put in the back stitch over here. It's like a lightning pattern up the side of the K, and then I have to do the same over here and finish this bird, and then that will be it. And I guess there's a few little threads I need to secure on the back as well. So, and then I'm going to be working on Winnie the Pooh because, well, I need to, and also that's close to a finish in a way. I'm almost finished with page 2. All right, I will check in later and show you what I get to. All right, bye. Okay peeps, it's done. I've been watching Gilmore Girls and they're having a town meeting and it's hilarious. Yeah, okay, so it took like 5 minutes or something. Just did that bird and that lightning pattern and that lightning pattern and secured the thread over there and over here and yep, stick work on it. So I guess I just need to put my initials on, which I'll do at the bottom. Probably I'll just do it in hand because I don't feel like mounting it yet again. Alright, I will check back in and show you Winnie the Pooh. Bye! Hey guys, I'm back. So I got Winnie the Pooh mounted on the scroll frame and I'm ready to rock. So I have to do the rest of this column here, which is actually, it's like a column and a half, all the way down to the midline, and then fill in the owl, which will involve a magnifier. So I'll be giving the magnifier that I got for Christmas its maiden voyage. We'll see how that goes. Alright, I will check in later and show you how far I get. Bye! Hey guys, it's really late, but I wanted to check in and show you my progress on Winnie the Pooh. So I did manage to finish this last column and a half down to the midline. I'm pretty happy with that. I think it looks good. That was about 650 stitches, so I still have to go and fill in that bit, and of course the owl. So hopefully I can do that like tomorrow or something, and I may just extend this vlog a little bit so you can see the end of my rotation on this piece. Alright, good night. I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye! Hey guys, it's February 26th and I'm filming under my new light. How did those colors look? Pretty good, huh? So I stitched the owl today. It's all done. All that is over 1. And my light actually has a magnifier as well, so that's cool. It's on this like articulating arm. That just kind of gives you an idea. The only problem is it had like this little cap over the magnifier to like protect it from sunlight hitting it, you know? And it kept falling down, like covering the thing, so I had to sort of pry it off. So I'm gonna need to make a little sleeve or something to put over that to protect it, but yeah, I can do that. So I think I'm gonna continue with this on tomorrow because I want 1,200 stitches for my Full Coverage Fanatics by the Numbers Sal, and I don't have that many yet. I probably have like 900 to 1,000 maybe. So I should be able to get the rest tomorrow. Alright, I will see you guys in the morning. Bye! Hey Flosstube, it's me, Stephanie, checking in. This will be my last update for my Stitchylympics vlog. It is actually March 1st now. The Olympics ended last weekend. But I wanted to carry this through until I finished working on Pooh, which I did last night at midnight. So I worked on it 3 days at the end of the month, and I managed to get 1,200 stitches, or 1,205 or something like that. So what I did was this column, like all that, it was like a column and a half down to the midline, and then I did the owl over 1, which you can see close up. Focus. Yeah, I think it needs a little back stitch or something, but yeah, it's cute. And over here, this left column. Oh, now it's all out of focus. There we go. Yeah, so the Stitchylympics challenge was a lot of fun, but I have to say that I think that the daily rotation challenge, combined with finishing King Arthur, which was like my favorite whip and my holy grail project as well, it did kind of mess with my mojo a little bit. I had a couple days in February I didn't stitch at all, and that's kind of a bummer since I like to stitch every day. I did manage to stitch every day during January, and hopefully I can do the same for March. I think what I might do for the next Olympics challenge is do like a marathon challenge where you just focus on one project the whole time. But we'll see. So thank you so much for watching. Thank you for your comments and your likes, and I love the support and the interaction with the community. Happy stitching, everyone. Take care. Be happy. Be well. Bye.